darlings, Robin here with AriesFireTarot. What's going on? So I was guided to do this Lightworker tarot card spread for you. There's a lot of people who are light workers or light warriors, are here to serve some purpose to help raise the energy of the planet, the vibrational level. And you might not even know about it, or you're a light worker and you could be seeking some kind of direction or feeling a little bit lonely, because that seems to be the path of a light worker. So guys, I found this spread and I wanted to do this to kind of help you out on your path as an energy worker. You know, you could be any other kind of energy worker here to assist the planet in this time of ascension. You know, so anyway, I've got the good tarot here, and I also pulled the angel tarot card deck just in case I feel compelled to pull one as we go through the reading. So guys, also if you are on an ascension path, or you know, an energy healer, you might want to check out my other channel, because that one is guided more purposefully at helping people on their ascension path. I've just got some funny videos, as well as videos that give instruction and purpose and clear things up when it comes to what we're doing here, you know, and helping to open your third eye and all of that stuff. So I'll actually put that link down below in the description box for you guys, because it could be helpful. And keep in mind, that one's just kind of me trying to help people, you know. Well, I'm doing it here on this channel anyway, but I'm going to stop talking because I feel like I'm on a real roll. So let's see what your energy as a light worker is with the first card. Honestly, you guys, I didn't know what a light worker was. And then somebody started talking to me about it. And I know I was going to shut up and start pulling cards, but there's also tests you can take online. Just like go ahead and search for a light worker test, and it'll show you what kind of light worker you are. And there's light worker groups on Facebook and probably Reddit and stuff like that too. So your energy as a light worker. I love this card. It's like, you know, when you take your dog for a car ride, or if you're not a dog owner, you know, when you see a dog riding shotgun, there's a real energy of joyful anticipation here. You know, you've got this character sitting up in the front, just kind of waiting, like, ooh, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? So there's this real excited, joyful, happy, anticipatory. I love pulling this card for you guys with the Three of Fire. It's, you know, it's so clean, it's so joyful, and that is the pure direct energy of a light worker, you know. And it could be very difficult for you guys because you're probably an empath also, to really be out with a lot of people. So I'm not surprised to see that you're in your little ship here alone. But keep in mind, guys, your vibe attracts your tribe, and if you're here, I'm your tribe and you're mine. So anyway, love the card, and I was just being guided to grab an angel tarot card. So let me just shuffle this deck quickly. And I really feel like I need to take a sip of water or clear my throat or something, you guys. So I might do that in a second if this rasp doesn't go away. It's allergy season here, and it's grossly humid. So okay, anyway. Got the Eight of Air, an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, and afraid to take action. So that is definitely the, for any of you emerging light workers where you're just starting to become aware of your mission, or those of you that are empaths, you know, you probably want to go out, but you might have anxiety about going out, you know, and here you are alone. The Eight of Air really can keep you sort of a prisoner in your own home, in your own thoughts. It can cause little meltdowns. You know, I know exactly what that's like, you guys. I have a really hard time socializing because I get so anxious before I go out. And, you know, it might not seem like I'm a really shy, introverted person, but the thought of going out and mingling with people that aren't on the same wavelength as me, they don't match my energetic vibration, I start to feel like this is not something that I want to do. So you could feel like there's two of you sometimes. One is really almost like a cheerleader, and one that is like, I'm gonna peace out on that one. Yeah, thanks for asking, but there's just no way I can go with all those people, and you might not be able to express it, you know, the way that you want to, because it's difficult, you know. And people that don't feel that way, that are not light workers or energy healers, they're just gonna go, you're a snob. So you could be dealing with quite a bit of that, you guys, but just know that it's normal for light workers. You know, you want to help people, but you kind of want to do it from the bleachers, you know what I'm saying? So the next card, why have I incarnated on Earth at this time? And I think a lot of us are asking ourselves that question. What am I even doing here right now? Ugh. The season of Earth sucks. So I'm getting two cards, so I'm going to take them. This is really cool, you guys. Okay. Is that annoying? I'm going to go on a pause and take a sip of water. That's better. Okay, so here's the two cards that came out of the Good Tarot when I was asking that question, why have I incarnated I made that into a 16-syllable word, incarnated on Earth at this time. So you have the Page of Air. You're literally listening for messages from the angels on when to activate your magical powers, and who knows what that's gonna be. Guys, if you don't know my story, like, I haven't always been a tarot card reader. It was about 2 years ago, right around this time. It was shortly after my paternal grandmother passed away, and I started getting messages to study tarot. And then I was like, all right, so I did that, and then I got a message to start my YouTube channel, and I was like, all right, so I did that too. And then a little while ago, I got a message to start Oracle Rising, and I thought, okay, so I'm doing all this stuff, but I got these messages from the angels, from God, from Source, Universe, you know, your ancestors, whatever kind of message you're getting. You might be compelled to do something that you have never done before, and you're like, really? You know? But it could be your service to humanity that you're here to provide that. And who knows, like I said before, it could be anything. You could end up, you know, rocking babies in a nursery of a hospital, you know, abandoned babies. You could end up walking dogs at a shelter. You could be, you know, volunteering for Meals on Wheels. It doesn't have to be magical, but the magic is in the act of kindness. So if you're getting these urges, just know that they're coming from heaven. You know, they're coming from the angels. Whatever you believe, whatever your spiritual or religious belief is, these messages are coming. They're coming to you at this time because there's a whole network of light workers activating at this time to create the greatest joy. We're here to manifest a 5D Earth where there's no more of this 3D matrix slog and BS, and everybody's miserable and broke and hungry and being manipulated. You're here to bring happiness, you guys, through your actions. They could be small actions or big actions. Could be as part of a Lightworker network. You might want to check out, well, on Instagram, he's Mystic Spider-Man. Paradigm Shift Network. Shift with an F. On Facebook. Anyway, Like, he does a lot of work for bringing light workers together, and you might want to check out Steve Noble as well if you feel really isolated as a light worker. And there's attributes of light workers, guys, and I've done videos on Oracle Rising to talk about, are you an empath, are you a light worker? So check all that stuff out if any of this is resonating, especially if you were just drawn here like, oh, okay, well, that's weird, I'm going to check out that video. There's a reason, right? You're meant to hear this message. So how to use my energy to be of service. What a great card. Let's go. 6 of water. There was a time, you guys, the 6 of water, it sort of brings back an energy from the past. It brings it back around, and I'm just getting this visual of things being swept back in, and like a big circle being of light. Man, this is really overpowering. And this is when I would like people to be in the room with me, so you can feel the energy of this card. And just look how, you know, she's alone here, and she's sort of looking at things and going, I want things to be back to the way that they were. And the planet was love and light, you know. And then something happened. And then the darkness took hold. And you can see it in our headlines. You can see it everywhere. I don't have to be specific. You know, you're here to bring back that light. You're here to help the planet ascend to where it should be with the 10 of water, you know, and it's probably going to be hard on you. It could break your heart to some extent. You know, it could make you feel incredibly lonely and wistful and why am I here right now? You know, why do I have to witness all of this? And honestly, you guys, I found I had to stop watching news, listening to news, watching, you know, really intense programming, you know what I mean? Or horror movies. I had to stop reading horror books because I wasn't able to sleep. You know, so the more that you can cut that stuff out of your mental diet, the better you should feel. But it's still going to be very difficult if you're driving through neighborhoods. You know, our downtown is very poor where I live, you know, and there's a lot of homeless people. You know, there's a lot of shelters, and there's people standing out asking for money and food everywhere, and it's hard to witness. But you know what? It's even harder to be in those positions. So anyway, where was I going? Try and minimize the negativity that you're absorbing, because you're not going to be able to endure it. It'll be coming to you in your dreams, and it'll be weighting you down as you manage your way through your days, and it'll kind of suck the energy out of you that you're meant to shine out to other people. So anyway, you're here to bring that resurgence back in again with the 6 of water. I need a sip of water, actually. To re-establish the love that this planet used to be. And I want to pull an Angel Tarot card. So we have the Chariot here, and this is exactly about energy being moved. You know, so you might start here looking at things and going like, why is this happening? And, you know, how can I make this a better place to live for me and for other people? You know, there will be a real shining selflessness come through you. And this is Archangel Metatron, and he's just a beautiful... and I'm getting like the words like shining light, and he is taking his energy higher. He's got the Chariot, and he's not afraid to use it. And look at all the light and love around him, and everything is balanced, the dark and the light. Everything lives coexists perfectly blended together, and his wings are here to help carry you too, you guys. An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. You know, you guys are really here to do something. Oh, that's funny. So I was going to move on to the next question, and I picked up the Angel Tarot card deck. I was thinking Good Tarot, but my hand went for Angel Tarot, so we'll just roll. So how can I achieve greater self-awareness? Which can be a little tricky sometimes. So we have the Release card, right? And this is Archangel Azrael, and this is part of the reason that I chose this deck, because it does have archangels in it. And you know, angels are non-denominational, you guys. They're here to serve everybody. So the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation. It's time to move on. Okay, so how can you achieve greater self-awareness? There's something in you that is ending, and it could be the dark night of the soul for a lot of you. It could be like a self-imposed blindness, you know? Like we're unfortunately brought up to turn away from people that need help. I mean, and you could just look at how people are treated. You know, when they don't have enough money to eat, you know, when they don't have enough money, period, they're marginalized and then brutalized. So you could be coming into a sharper awareness of what is actually going on, and have like a yearning here with the Six of Water to do something about it, like to pitch in and lend a hand. So how can I achieve greater self-awareness? So, and then I've got the Four of Air, which is the Four of Swords that I pulled with the Release card. So it's definitely a time of stillness and meditation. And like I said, you could be coming out of that dark night of the soul, and this dark night of the soul is very painful, you know, and it's lonely and it's aching and it's full of self-realization and healing. And then you could be coming into a really enlightened part of your life, and meditation is going to help that, forcing yourself to slow down, you know, feeling like things are like having a sense of urgency about things, but reducing the swiftness of your action and looking at things from a heart-centered place rather than pushing through things. I'm seeing that there's a call for you guys to slow down a little bit, really observe what's going on, look into the heart of the matter instead of taking somebody's word for why things happen. So the last card, or cards, or whatever is going on here, how can I honor my gifts? Because everybody has a gift. Everybody. Like, your mission on earth is to find your gift and then give it away. Right? So I got chills when I said that. It's just, I know the angels are around, right? Because this is my gift, to send messages out to humanity. And they sit with me when I do these readings sometimes to give me support, but also sometimes they feel like they're a little close. Get off of me. Wow. It's like I just want to start crying. So I have the Nine of Fire here, guys. So most decks, they show somebody walking along with all their wands, and they've got their 8 wands behind them, and they're taking a break. Nine of Fire here is the stars. You know, and just being really connected to your ancestry, who have gone back to the stars right now. They are the stars. You came from the stars, you know? If you're a heaven person, where's heaven? You know, it's in the stars. So there's a real sense of being able to acknowledge who you really are. You know, it's time for you to remember that you are a divine being of love and light, and you're eternal. Your soul is eternal. And I feel really emotional while I'm doing this right now, you guys, because people just don't know how powerful they are, right? And we're sent here to unlearn everything that we've ever learned, so you can remember that you are a child of the cosmos, which is why we have this 9 of fire represented with stars, and the absolute comfort of using this power of the universe and harnessing it to further your mission as a light worker. And let me just do another angel tarot card here for you guys. I have the High Priestess here, Archangel Hamiel. Beautiful, stunning. Hey, I'm here, guys. I'm over here. You guys need help? Call on me. Don't be afraid of the angels here, guys. Just, they're here for us, you know, and they can be everywhere and supporting everyone at the same time. Don't feel like you're burdening an angel. You know, that's their purpose, and they're so powerful. So this says, listen to your intuition and have patience. Consider carefully what you want before taking action, which was kind of what I was saying before. You know, have a sense of urgency, but go about things in a patient way. So, and the angels came through in this reading. In particular, these are the angels that, man, I'm getting those goosebumps again. If you guys have ever called in an angel, you know what I'm talking about. If you're going to start calling in angels, you guys, you have to be prepared for the physical reaction. It can be incredibly overwhelming. It can feel hot or cold. Their presence is so strong. And here are the ones here to help you on your journey as a light worker. You might want to mark this down. Archangel Hamiel, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Azrael. Okay, so you really do have a mission to fulfill here, guys. And it could take a little bit longer before you're aware of what that is. And nothing is too small. Nothing is too big. You are divinely supported. You're a child of the cosmos. You're meant to be here at this time to help the planet transmute, transform, and rise above once again. So, pretty cool reading, you guys. I hope it made sense. And, you know, really check out Oracle Rising if you guys are serious about ascending or opening your third eye and stuff like that. But definitely let me know what you think down below in the comments of the reading, because I stumbled across this quite by accident, and I believe that there's no such thing as a coincidence, and I knew that this was meant to be. I was meant to do this reading for you guys, because many of you could be having that moment where you're like, oh, okay. You know, so I hope this helped you a little bit on your journey and opened your eyes a little bit and opened your heart, and just know that the angels are supporting you, and many of you could be getting those messages very soon, because you have the Page of Air with the angel's wings and your heart is open. All right, guys, I'm just sending you love and light and many blessings, and I'm gonna cry, so I'm gonna go. Okay, bye.